I only buy the finest tea leaves, sister. See, POPF.
POPF is indicated on the pack.
Sister, the art of tea.
Views were expressed on the 13th Amendment to the Constitution at media briefings convened yesterday and today.
The
Janasada Peramuna has said before and is saying now that the 13th Amendment must be abolished. But if provincial councils are not to be removed, then let the central government take over land and police powers, amend the 13th Amendment and keep the provincial councils. If an election is to be held in the north, then some of the factors of the 13th Amendment that are conducive for secession must be removed. We have the short message that they must not hold elections in the north without taking away powers conducive for secession like land and police powers and the power to merge provincial councils. I believe that the President recently said for the first time that these powers will be removed. We greatly appreciate this.
The 13th Amendment is the only constitutional provision now pertaining to devolution of power. For over the past 4 years, the government has made a clear commitment that it will build upon the 13th Amendment so as to bring about meaningful devolution. It is our position that this commitment must be fully implemented. It would be very unjust and very improper on the part of the government to engage in any action which contravenes this commitment made by the government to the international community, to India and to the United Nations.
Vimal Weerawansa says one thing and Partili Champika says another. This is what the government's opinion is today. Minister Basil Rajapaksa is supposedly visiting India soon. On one hand, Mahinda Rajapaksa says that the 13th Amendment will be granted. And on the other hand, Gotabaya Rajapaksa is saying that the 13th Amendment will not be given and that we will not do as India says. Now they have called upon Basil Rajapaksa. So who is ruling our country? Now in India, the Foreign Minister Khurshid, then Ranjan and Shiv Shankar Menon will meet Basil Rajapaksa and say this is what should happen. Otherwise, we will see what will happen in the future. Now they are saying that they will introduce a Parliament Select Committee. 18 from their side and 13 from the opposition. But no one from the opposition will go. Does anyone have faith in Parliament Select Committees?
විපක්ෂයේ කවුරුත් මේකට යන්නේ නැහැ. තේරින් කාර්යක සභාව ගැන කාටද විශ්වාසයක් තියෙන්නේ?